Budgeting techniques for different income levels. Budgeting is a fundamental skill that can significantly impact financial health, regardless of income level. Whether you're earning a modest salary or a substantial income. Adopting the right budgeting techniques can help you manage your finances more effectively, achieve your financial goals, and reduce stress. Before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. The Zero-Based Budget, the Zero-Based Budget, ZBB, is a method where every dollar of your income is allocated to specific expenses, savings, or debt repayment, leaving no money unaccounted for. This technique helps ensure that every dollar is working towards a purpose, whether it's for immediate needs, long-term savings, or discretionary spending. For those with a tight budget, ZBB can be particularly effective. Start by listing all your essential expenses, rent, utilities, groceries, and allocate funds accordingly. Any remaining income should be directed towards savings or debt reduction. Tracking every dollar helps prioritize necessities and avoid overspending. Higher earners can also benefit from ZBB by focusing on optimizing their spending and saving. With more disposable income, ZBB can help manage larger expenses and investments. It's an opportunity to allocate funds towards more significant financial goals like investments, retirement accounts, and luxury purchases. The envelope system. Envelope system involves allocating cash into envelopes designated for different spending categories. Once the cash in an envelope is gone, no more spending is allowed in that category for the month. This system is particularly useful for those with tight budgets. It helps control spending by visually managing cash and reducing the temptation to overspend. Create envelopes for essential categories like groceries, transportation, and utilities. High earners can use the envelope system for discretionary spending or to manage specific budget categories, such as dining out or entertainment. It can also help in managing irregular expenses by setting aside cash in designated envelopes. The 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule suggests allocating 80% of your income towards expenses and savings while reserving 20% for discretionary spending. This technique emphasizes saving a significant portion of your income while still allowing for personal enjoyment. With limited income, it may be challenging to follow the 80-20 rule precisely. Focus on saving as much as possible from the 80% allocated for expenses and necessities, and manage the 20% to cover discretionary spending without stretching your budget. For those with higher incomes, the 80-20 rule can provide a balanced approach to managing finances. Allocate a substantial portion towards savings, investments, and financial goals while enjoying a portion of your income for discretionary spending. The Pay Yourself First method. The Pay Yourself First method prioritizes saving and investing by automatically setting aside a portion of your income before addressing other expenses. This technique ensures that you consistently contribute to savings or retirement accounts. With a lower income, the amount you can set aside might be modest, but the principle remains the same. Automate even small contributions to savings or retirement accounts. Prioritize building an emergency fund to provide financial stability. Higher earners can take full advantage of this method by allocating a significant portion of their income towards investments and savings. Automate contributions to retirement accounts, investment portfolios, and other financial goals. The Priority-Based Budget. A priority-based budget focuses on allocating funds according to your financial priorities and goals. This method involves identifying and funding your most important needs and goals first, then using any remaining funds for other expenses. This technique helps prioritize essential expenses and savings when on a tight budget. Identify your top priorities, e.g., rent, utilities, groceries, and allocate funds accordingly. Address less critical expenses only after covering your priorities. With more disposable income, you can use this method to focus on high-impact financial goals, such as investing, charitable giving, or luxury purchases. Allocate funds to priorities like investment accounts, major purchases, or personal development. The Reverse Budgeting Method. Reverse budgeting involves first determining your savings goals and then budgeting for expenses based on the remaining income. This method emphasizes saving and investing before allocating funds for other expenses. With limited income, start by setting aside any amount possible towards savings and then budget for essential expenses. This approach can help build a savings habit even on a tight budget. Higher earners can use reverse budgeting to focus on significant savings goals and investments. Allocate substantial portions of your income towards savings or investment accounts, then budget for lifestyle expenses. The minimalist budget. The minimalist budget focuses on reducing spending by simplifying your lifestyle and focusing on essential needs. This technique involves cutting out non-essential expenses to free up more money for savings or debt repayment. For those with limited income, a minimalist approach can help stretch your budget further. Prioritize essential expenses and eliminate unnecessary spending. This can free up funds for savings or debt reduction. Higher earners can use minimalism to enhance financial freedom by simplifying lifestyle choices and focusing on financial goals. Reducing discretionary spending can increase savings and investment opportunities. The cash flow budget. The cash flow budget method involves tracking your income and expenses to manage your cash flow effectively. This technique emphasizes monitoring your inflows and outflows to ensure you have enough funds to cover your expenses and save for future goals. Managing cash flow is crucial when you have limited income. Track your income and expenses closely to avoid overdrafts and ensure that you allocate funds for essential needs. Adjust your budget based on changes in income or unexpected expenses. Higher earners can benefit from cash flow budgeting by optimizing their financial management and planning. Monitor your income and expenses to ensure effective allocation towards investments, savings, and discretionary spending. The debt snowball method. The debt snowball method involves focusing on paying off the smallest debts first while making minimum payments on larger debts. As you eliminate smaller debts, you apply the freed up funds to larger debts, creating a snowball effect. This method can be motivating when dealing with multiple debts on a low income. Start by tackling the smallest debt to gain momentum, then use the extra funds to address larger debts. Higher earners can use the debt snowball method to pay off significant debts more quickly. Focus on eliminating high interest or smaller debts first, then apply the freed up funds to remaining debts. Effective budgeting is essential for financial stability and growth, regardless of income level. By employing these budgeting techniques, you can manage your finances more effectively, achieve your financial goals, and reduce stress. Tailor these methods to your specific income and financial situation to create a budgeting strategy that works best for you. I, Professor Lee, thank you for giving me your valuable time for watching the video.